So my name is Elaine Twigg, and I'm a Virginia Tech senior. So I will be graduating in a few weeks with a degree in human nutrition, foods, and exercise with a concentration in dietetics. I'll also be graduating with a degree in psychology and a minor in French. So first, I just want to give you guys an introduction to my e-portfolio. I started working on it a couple years ago as an assignment for one of my classes called Professional Dietetics. And basically, we just had to design a welcome page, upload a couple of our assignments, and write a reflection. And I was definitely really intimidated when I first started designing my e-portfolio. I wasn't really sure how to use all of the Scholar technology and upload everything and get it to look like anything. But once I figured it out, I found that I actually really enjoyed working on my e-portfolio, and it really is a good way to have all of your goals and accomplishments and experiences in one place. So, all right, so obviously this is my welcome page on my e-portfolio. Just has my picture, my mission statement, and an introduction. And then the tabs over here, you can click to see my resume, education, which is just the degrees I'm getting, and my GPA, my short-term and long-term goals. And then there's this page right here for if anyone wanted to contact me or comment on my e-portfolio. Then the academic achievement tab, this is just a list of a bunch of different assignments I've done over the past few years. And as you can see, if you click right here, you can see a brief description of the purpose of the assignment and the assignment itself. And then you can actually even download a PDF of the assignment. The progressive growth tab, this is where I've written all of my reflections over the past few years. It's for my junior year, and these are from different periods during my senior year. And then the engagement tab and individualized practice tabs, this is really where I've spent most of my work. And I'm in the service category of e-portfolios, but I really organize it into the different areas of dietetics rather than my paid work versus volunteer work. So I'm really going to just focus on the volunteer work that I've done. But as you can see, there's the clinical setting, which is nutrition in a hospital, my volunteer and work and paid work in the community setting, which is, working to improve nutrition in communities, and then management, which is food service, and then I also have an other section. And then the individualized practice, this describes more my like extracurricular activities that aren't actually part of dietetics or related to nutrition. So I'm just going to go over a couple of my experiences. For a little bit over a year now, I've been volunteering at the Lewis Gale Hospital in Montgomery. And what I do here is I work in the diet office with the diet clerk and a bunch of the other food service supervisors. And the main thing I do is I answer the phone, and patients, they call down to give me their meal orders, like what they want to eat. And so then I input that into the computer system, which is sent to the cafeteria so that their food can be sent up. Now, for patients who are too sick to call down, I personally go to their rooms and take their meal orders. And a lot of times they're on restrictive diets, so I really try and help them kind of navigate around those restrictions. And then I also just help deliver trays to patients in all areas of the hospital. Another volunteer opportunity I had was volunteering at the Blacksburg Farmers Market, and I did this as part of my service learning project for one of my classes. And so what I really did was volunteer at the EBT and credit card stand, and I helped set up and run several special events such as the apple tasting, the squash festival, and a Halloween event for kids. And then, like Kristen, I'm also a Virginia Tech student nutrition counselor. So what we really do is we meet with Virginia Tech undergraduate students, graduate students, and faculty. We just work with them to try and help them meet their nutrition-related goals or any fitness goals they might have. We direct them to, resources or help them come up with different strategies. And then this is another pretty popular volunteer opportunity that almost anyone can partake in, and it's offered by the Virginia Tech Services for Students with Disabilities. Basically, I volunteered with them as a note taker, so in classes that I had, I would take detailed notes, and then these notes would go to students who had any kind of disabilities. And then onto my individualized practice. Probably my favorite volunteer opportunity that I had outside of dietetics was volunteering as a French teacher for the Teach for Madame organization here. And so it was an after-school program, so I taught at several different elementary schools in Blacksburg and just went over basic French vocabulary and grammar, tried to introduce them a little bit to French culture, just tried to get them excited about learning French. So that's what I did for that. So this page pretty much marks the end of my e-portfolio. Thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to share it. So I guess that's it.
Thank you, Elaine.